What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Have At It, episode 36. I'm your host, Ben Cornett, and as always, you can catch me right here on the Ben Zone. This is where you're watching tonight. It's the Facebook group, the Ben Zone, as well as the my YouTube channel at Ben Cornett 9015, and of course on Twitter /X, excuse me, at BennyBoy702. What is going on? I'll tell you what's going on. Um, we'll talk about football because right now we got college football going on. And then less than a week away, we're going to have NFL football return. Not the preseason, but the real season. And speaking of, as you know, for people who don't know, I'm a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan. Um, quite the news that went down today. I know this isn't Let's Buck with Ben. This is Have At It, but let's talk about it. Let's have at it with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Um, we all heard the big story. Woke up this morning. Mike Evans, he stopped talks with the Buccaneers about negotiating a new contract. I got a lot to say on that. I'm not gonna go on these Bucks fans pages and blurt out shit and this and that and my opinion on it. No. This is my platform to do this on, so I'm going to have at it with not just Mike Evans or the Buccaneers organization, but even the fans. I'm going to have at it with the fans as well, because you ought to see some of these posts, that they put in the group pages. Oh man. And I always try to stay away from the certain Bucks fans group. Not all, but some of them just, can be really out of hand depending on who the posters are. It's like oh my god, it's the end of the world if we don't do this or we don't do that, or fuck the Bucks, fuck Jason, that kind of tribal bullshit that we see on there. I always try to keep it, fair and impartial as possible, but I also have an opinion on it, with uh, especially with this situation. And I'll just go right off the bat. I sent the link out to the StreamYard link if anybody wants to come on. Actually, I didn't send it to the show. I apologize for that because I was really busy today. I just got home about 45 minutes ago. So, just a lot of crazy stuff going on. If you're out there, Johnny Dean, or anybody else in our group chat, I did send the link. So, yeah. Because I do want to hear from you Bucks fans or any football fans or anybody that's watching this show tonight. Just want to, get your opinions on this. I've already seen several different opinions on it through the Bucks fan pages. Some of them are out of control at times. I'm just going to try to use common sense here and say, am I picking a side on this? Or, I broke it down, thought about it, and I see it both ways. Especially with Mike Evans. I mean, here's a guy who restructured his contract. People say, well, is he taking less money? Actually, he's not. I want to make this clear to everybody. He didn't take less money. All he took was the pay down the road and took it earlier and took it through incentives and bonuses. That's how contracts work. But that doesn't mean the Bucks are off the hook. It's just a cap number. So to explain this, let me bring in my good friend and a guy who I'm sure has a lot to say about this, Mr. Johnny Dean. Johnny, thank you for coming on tonight. How you doing today?
All right, how's it going, man?
Going okay. It's been quite a day, hasn't it?
Oh, you have no idea. I've been out to the Pitt campus. I've been all over the fucking place today, man.
Okay, that's good. I've seen the videos. By the way, follow John. What's your YouTube, Johnny? For everybody.
NFL Addiction Entertainment.
Okay, and he goes by Here's Johnny. Check his YouTube out. He's doing some really good stuff there. Sir, why don't we get into it, man? You know the topic?
Evans?
Yes.
Oh, if you'd have caught me earlier today, I was all fired up about this shit. But since I've okay. In March of this year, Lavonte David kind of went through the same thing as this.
Mm-hmm.
And right after he said something, they signed his paperwork. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the fact that this is the Bucks. We're not used to this. That's stuff that the Jets and the Arizona Cardinals and the Houston Texans do. We always handle things in-house and it gets done. You know, we don't have to hear about it. Right. This is my biggest gripe about this, is that it had to come to this. I mean, the guys bit all off season. If you wanted to save salary cap during the off seasons when this should have already happened, his extension, there's supposed to have been a contract extension in the works. We heard them talk about, oh, we want Mike, we're going to sign Mike, we're going to get him signed and stuff right after the season was over, right?
Right.
They've had all off season to do this. Now, if it's a cap situation, then you should have already had that handled, man, because Mike has already shown that he will work with the team. He just wants to be here, a Buck for life, which you can't replace a Mike Evans. We got maybe one player in the league that has the same skill set as Evans. After all these drafts, in 10 years, they've come up with Drake London, which is a guy who pretty much has the same kind of skill set as Evans. And that is a vital skill set for any young quarterback or a quarterback new to a system, new to a team that hasn't really got that comfort zone with everybody, where you can just throw the damn ball up and 50-50 odds are he's going to take the ball every time. You know?
Yeah.
So it's not like the Derek Brooks situation where Derek was on his last leg when they kind of forced him into retirement. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is a completely different situation than that. And that was so far that was a different coaching staff, you know?
Right. And you know, I'm really trying to wonder here, Johnny.
And by the way, those moves did hurt our team. Remember, we went a decade looking like crap because we didn't sign the people we needed to sign.
Right. Well, what I was going to say, do you think there's a possibility that maybe Evans and his agent, Derek Gilmore, maybe they were told one thing, like being kind of promised, but then actually, like, for some reason, perhaps maybe the GM and, Jason Light, Mike Greenberg, Blazers may have kind of backtracked a little bit. Is that a possibility, you think?
I honestly think it's Mike's so dependable that they just kind of ignored him. Oh, it's Mike. We'll get back to him sooner or later. You know what I mean? And putting him to the back of the room instead of fucking taking care of your prized pupil right away.
So they're taking them for granted, is what you're saying.
Yeah, that was my point. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to think here, because Mike doesn't normally do this.
He doesn't.
Right. So this is kind of unusual, especially we got a few days before the NFL season kicks off. The Bucks play the Vikings a week from Sunday. So
Yep.
this is kind of interesting timing as well.
It is, and it's a shame that it's had to come to this, man. Why? So if they haven't discussed this shit with him, what's the holdup? A lot of people think that okay, this is his last leg with the Bucks. It could be. I mean, we don't know, but I honestly see them waking up kind of like they did with Levante David back in March, and say, "Oh yeah, let's get this taken care of." You know what I mean?
Right, but here's kind of the difference, though, Johnny. Levante only got a 1-year deal out of it. I don't see Mike Evans looking for a 1-year deal. I think he wants.
I think that he might take a 1-year deal if they make guarantees that, like with Levante, they said they'll take care of him later on. Well, I think that's kind of what's going to happen here, because it's too late in the season. This doesn't help the salary cap right now. If they do it after the season's over and signing a long-term extension, it will help the salary cap.
It will, but you can't guarantee though that he'll sign with the Bucks. He may.
No, you can't. There's no guarantees at all, man.
Yeah, so you're kind of.
They might have just pissed him off to the point where he will go somewhere. And have you seen the tweets that he's getting from other players around the league? Come to us. Come to us. Yeah, everybody wants him, dude.
So, I mean, God, imagine him and Patrick Mahomes, right? Dude, there's.
Oh my God, man!
Galore, right? just add 2 or 3 more Super Bowl.
You'll have fucking Kelsey and Evans there. There's no way you miss the end zone.
Oh my God. And they'll know how to use Evans right.
Yeah.
So, all right, man. Let me bring in a guy who's I think he's wearing a Snuggie. Remember those? Oh, no.
Oh my God.
All right, let's take him out of there. We don't need to see that. All right. Let's bring him in. Why not? We have at it. Let's bring Mr. Liar in.
My mom doesn't want me playing with you Bucks guys anymore, so I'm under my cover.
Sounds good.
All right. I wanted to hear the rest of what he had to say. He had a good thing going there.
He said he had to go. Yeah, his mom wouldn't allow him to play with the Bucks. That's fine. Let's bring him back in.
We're gonna tell your mom. We're gonna tell your mom.
No, don't tell my mom.
My name's Aaron Rodgers, and I will tell your mommy.
Yeah. Will you smoke dope and go to a retreat for about a month?
It feels so good. Oh man, let me tell you, man, I'm like in a place I always wanted to be now, and
I'm under my covers, and I'm just hoping I don't fart.
Oh, that would unless it's got green steam coming off of it, it wouldn't make good video.
Oh wow, I'm just glad my dog isn't in here farting.
So, what's your opinion on this whole situation?
What, with Evans?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or are we gonna call you Alec?
Most of these overpaid football players are big crybabies. And
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's what I thought you would say.
Evans knows that the Bucks are not going to make to the Super Bowl this year, and he wants to go to the Eagles.
No. Listen, would you take him if he said, "Hey, I want to go to the Rams"? Would you take him?
You damn right he'd take him. He knows Cooper Kupp's on his last leg. He can't even make it fucking. He's day by day now.
Right. Yeah, Scott. I mean, you would definitely take. I know you would.
Where they're talking about trading him.
Who? Kupp?
Yeah, Cooper Kupp and Matt Stafford.
Why? Why Cooper? I can see Stafford because he's kind of on the downslide, but
Cooper. We don't know what's going on with his ankle, man, or his hammy.
Yeah,
I mean, he injured that shit last year, and he hasn't been right since, man.
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't want to play because he doesn't want to be embarrassed by the Rams this year.
Yeah, maybe he's tired of wearing that blue bullshit, fake Hawaiian shit.
Yeah, I would agree.
I sleep in my Hawaiian garb. I never take it off.
The Rams saw the Steelers and said, "Shit, we can't wear black and gold. What's the next best thing? Blue and gold? Come on, man."
Oh man.
Well, what did you like better, the blue and gold or the old blue and
man?
yellow?
There's only one. Gold only goes with one color, and that's the black and gold, man. And I'm not a Steelers fan, dude. I might live here, but I'm not a fan of theirs. I'm more of a Ravens fan than a Steelers fan, if anything. But you gotta admit that except for the Bumblebee shit, those uniforms pop. Everybody knows that color when they see it. They know exactly what team that is.
Well, and also Iowa wears that colors too. Black.
Oh, and by the way, I went everywhere today, everywhere all over Pittsburgh in that. Oh, you can't see it. I ain't got the damn camera on.
I've been everywhere.
In my creamsicle Leroy jersey.
Yeah, we saw that, especially this morning when you did your rant with to the Glazers. By the way, I mean,
I was on the Pitt campus wearing that thing, recruiting. I was recruiting.
Did they ever catch that prisoner that escaped in your neck of the woods?
Which prisoner, man?
I know there was some prisoner that escaped.
I haven't heard anything about anybody escaping. And if he's in the woods, good luck to him. He's got to fight Bigfoot and the bears.
Yeah.
And Spirit. Yeah.
And Spirit, yeah.
And I don't think you're going to get past Spirit. I mean, she killed a little raccoon, for goodness sake.
She killed a 40-pound groundhog, man.
Yeah. So
I don't know if you know how tough them sons of bitches are. They're tough as shit. She threw that motherfucker about 18 feet in the air.
Yep. And this is proof. Do not go hide in the
with
woods.
Spirit.
Oh, look at that. That's where you'll end up, right there.
Oh, that's just a baby.
No, I don't know. Babies don't look that mean.
I'll bring you one and see if you grab it. How's that?
I ain't touching any animals. They could have rabies.
Oh, for God's sake.
You know, I'd stay away from wild animals and buck fans because they both can give you rabies.
How do you live with yourself?
Yeah.
I don't. I live with my mom.
You got to quit touching yourself, man.
Ew.
Oh, shit. I opened up a can of worms there.
Yeah.
Here comes Jason.
No, he's unlike other shows. He's been blocked from this one, so you don't have to worry.
He's blocked from mine too. I don't know how he got back on there.
Fucking yeah, how's he showing up on fucking?
I have no idea. I blocked him last week too.
Well, if you block Jason, does that mean you block Kyle?
Kyle, who?
What's the difference? Kyle, you talking about Kyle Yacy?
Yeah.
Why would I block Kyle Yacy?
There's a rumor going around that he's Jason.
Okay.
There's a rumor going around that he was you.
Well, that's been debunked a long time ago.
How do we know that?
Actually, Ben was the first one that we thought it was, but then it turned out that Ben's blocking him, so it can't be him unless he's blocking himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's been sexually harassing Ben lately. I don't think even Ben would sexually harass himself.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
What goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas, right, Ben?
Good
Yeah,
thing.
that's true. That's true.
That's going on there. Good thing.
So, Johnny, did you lose a bet? You got the Rogers image on your profile?
No, Rogers is my hero, man.
What?
Yeah, I love Rogers, man.
Are you smoking the stuff he's doing? Did you go on a
Of
retreat?
course. Of course.
You went on a retreat with the
Yeah, man. I got me some peyote and shit, man. I kicked back in the cave. I was just chilling. Everything was all good. Oh, man, the world is just gorgeous, man. You just don't know. It's all unicorns and rainbows, bro.
Yeah, dude. Like, come on, man. You've seen Hard Knocks, right? Like, come on, man. Look,
Yeah.
I got my OC back. Nathaniel Hackett, man.
I think I'm loving it here, man. Man, it's so free, man.
I went to plays, theater, and
Aaron's brother Jordan was one of the commentators on the Mizzou game last night.
I almost caught that game, but I turned it on right at the very end. I was like, shit.
You watched the bad part. The good part.
I didn't see any of it. It was over. I mean, it was right at the end. It was done.
Oh, you can watch the replay.
did you see?
I'm not wasting time watching a replay, man.
Nebraska, Minnesota, man. What a good finish, wasn't it?
I didn't see that one. When was that?
Last night.
Was it last night?
Minnesota.
What was the other game? I was watching another game I was watching the Gators get stomped.
Yeah.
That was ugly. That was pure. And that coach, he's done. He is done.
They should have never let Urban Myers go.
Oh, shut up, man.
He left. What are you talking about? He retired. Then he went to Ohio State.
I'm having a heart attack. I gotta retire, and then I'm going to go to Ohio State.
Yep.
Fuck
I have
yeah.
a heart attack. Now I went to Jacksonville, and they couldn't put up with
They should go get Steve Spurrier a fucking wheelchair and put him back on the field out there.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Hey, he still got it, man. He still got it.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. By the way, Swamp Kings was a very good documentary.
It is. It was
on Netflix. It was, man.
It's not a good take on Urban Myers. I like that. I'm like that they didn't pull no punches and shit. And you notice that the players weren't like giving him their full endorsement. Outside of Tebow, the rest of them were like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. He kind of sucks.
Right. I mean, you saw a young Aaron Hernandez in there. They didn't really mention Cam Newton. I'm kind of surprised they.
I know, right at the very beginning of it, they showed Cam Newton on the team and talked about it, and that was it. Boom, no more.
Yeah,
but he was probably already gone then anyway. He's like, I ain't going to try to follow Tebow up here, man. Fuck that shit.
Well, and I also think he got in trouble, didn't he, for like stealing a computer or something on campus or something.
They did explain something about Urban Myers that I didn't know, that the kid that committed suicide.
Yeah.
And that's why Urban Myers was never going to kick another person off his team. You can't give up on him. And that I kind of admire that, but then the way he don't give up on him is by beating them to death. You know what I mean?
Well, the kid was Avery Atkins. He was
Avery Atkins,
and he looked like a guy that could play in the NFL. He had that type of talent, but things just went to shit.
Well, he was #1 recruit, man. 5-star recruit. So yeah.
Right. I think.
Speaking of 5-star recruits, dude, I was watching the Miami game tonight. A little bit of it, because you can't watch the whole fucking game this time of year. I found out the best way to watch college football this time of year is tune into the fourth quarter on each game. That's when you see them playing. But I can't remember. It's number 61, offensive tackle, true freshman. He's 18, just turned 18 years old.
Right.
And his technique is so fucking polished. It's pathetic, man. He was turning the edge rushers inside perfectly. I was like, I messaged Alex, man, you got to see this kid, man. He is something else.
Yeah.
And I think he's a Samoan. He's got one of those weird names. It's not a long name, but it's one of the weirder names. Yeah. I was thinking, man, let's see, 3 years. He could come out as a junior, put him with the Bucks, teaming up with Tristan. Boom, there we go.
Oh, there we go. Yes, indeed. And
he was the #1 offensive line recruit in the nation. So, and he's showing it.
I want to say shout out to Mr. Christopher Cole, who is here in the house tonight.
Hey, Chris.
He's watching on YouTube. My bad on last night. I thought I gave you the notification for my show. It was kind of rushed at the last second, but because we didn't do an NFL edition show last night, I wanted to get on, do a Bucks show. But Christopher, thank you for tuning in anyway. Appreciate it.
I would have joined if I knew you were going to do that.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to get one in before the weekend, so because it's going to be busy, and we're going to do one this next week, Johnny. So I'll give you the details, and we'll get you on. Try to get you on anyway. So we'll discuss the Viking game. We'll see what happens with Evans. We'll see.
I thought about doing a short NFL edition, but then it's what's there now tonight? It would have been a good time, but you got this going, so that was perfect timing because with the Mike Evans shit going on. Right. But then, as far as the NFL edition, it needs a hiatus for a minute anyway.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Next week there'll be something to talk about.
Okay. Fair enough. And also, Alex Loosemore's team, the Detroit Lions, are going to be front and center going up against the Kansas City Chiefs. I think that's great for fans like Alex. You know, man, finally Detroit's getting some be on primetime TV, getting some love.
They deserve it, man.
Mm-hmm, yeah. The way they finished last year, I mean, you know, and this year, one of the favorites to win that division. And do some damage in the postseason. We'll see how it goes. So let's put in Alex Schomber. He says, hi, guys.
What's up, Alex?
Right, man.
Did you say Alex Schomber?
Alec, as you like to say. We're thinking about your family, man. I know you got to help them out. Glad they're doing okay right now. Take care of your business, man, and we will see you soon, man. But thanks for tuning in for a few minutes, Mr. Schomber. Yeah, I'd love to get like Alex's opinion on that with Mike Evans. Pretty unique situation, and who knows? I mean, we got 9 days. His agent gave him a deadline, Saturday, September 9th. So it's still a week. A lot can happen. What are the chances you think, Johnny, that this gets done before the 9th?
I think it's good chances. I don't think they want to piss around too much. You don't want to piss off Mike Evans, man. He'll go out there, show out for some other team, and then be our enemy the rest of the time. And I don't want that. Dude, to me, it's so reminiscent of how they treated Doug Williams and Leroy that I had flashbacks when I saw that shit today. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, no doubt.
Dude, if you want to part ways in a friendly manner. You know what I mean? Leave the door open for him to come back and retire a buck. Don't be doing stupid shit like this, man. You know?
Right. Alex Schomber says Florida strong. Absolutely. And appreciate it, Ben. No problem, Alec. No problem.
That shit went right over Keith's house.
Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah. Keith had to evacuate. He was in Panama City for 3 days because of this shit. I didn't hear from him because they lost electricity and shit. I didn't hear from him for 3 days, man. I was like, holy shit, you all right, dude?
Oh, how's he doing now? Is he doing good?
Yeah, they got their lights back on. That was quick. I think that's the quickest recovery from any hurricane that's hit Florida yet.
Okay.
To have this many people with their lights back on already.
Did anybody hear if John Lyons is okay?
John, I haven't heard from John. I've messaged him 3 or 4 times.
Alex Schomber says, let's see. He says, hate seeing my state go through that, but we will bounce back. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Scott, John takes care of those boats at the marina. He's usually upriver whenever a storm hits. He's always he takes them upriver to keep them out of the storm damage and shit. Because that's how you keep boats safe in hurricanes. You get them up in the cove or up in the river and shit. So he's probably out babysitting boats.
He's a good guy. I'm not one of the most popular people. I tried to get him to friend me, but he never did.
Oh, Alex said Cedar Key got hit the hardest.
Perry Horseshoe Beach got hit the hardest. That town doesn't exist no more.
Okay. Horseshoe City.
It's called Horseshoe Beach, but it's a little town around. It's gone.
Okay. Alec, I will DM you the link. It is in our group chat if you want to come on. I put it in the group chat, Alec. So come on for a minute if you want.
Can all the teams this year get participation awards since it's going to be Kansas City and the Eagles again?
Don't bet on the Eagles. There's 3 teams in that division that can fucking get to the playoffs, dude.
Yeah, I'm saying Washington maybe, and
I think Washington's the least likely, but
so okay.
The Giants, Dallas, and Eagles, they look like they're ready to
go. I'm more sold on the Giants actually, Johnny, to win that division. I really am. I am too. The Eagles lost their coordinators. Think about that. You lose both coordinators.
Yep.
Other teams, and you already got some injuries. So this team's going to get off to a tough start. I
don't know how Dallas is going to do. We didn't see anything from Dak, and all I hear is,
man,
there's so much crap going around in Dallas. It's pathetic.
And I got to tell you, I'm looking at this Giants team, John. I think they got the most chemistry. You know, I know
Dude, if
Phil,
Danny Dimes can play like he did last year, they're
Right,
a very dangerous team.
he's got weapons now. You got Darren
Yeah.
Waller if he can stay healthy. If
Yep.
Darren Waller can stay healthy, he's got what. Barkley's back for another year, so
Yep.
yeah, I'm not. I like the Eagles will make the playoffs, but I think the Giants win the division.
They got me. Remind me of the Bumblebees. Remember when Miami's defense was called the no-name defense?
Yeah,
I think that's what the Giants have right now. They have a really solid defense, man, but nobody knows their names, so they're not boosting them up.
Kayvon Thibodeau, Alex's college, the University of Oregon. Remember we were kind of down on him.
How you drink it through a straw, Johnny?
You can't hear Alec?
Yeah.
I can't hear myself.
Yes.
No, we were talking about the sound, the static that's in your thing.
Oh, it's because I'm mid-drive.
Oh, okay. So you got the Bluetooth on, right?
No, I have it. I have the Bluetooth taken off.
Oh, okay.
Next year, these guys are going to be in the ACC.
Oregon, no, Big Ten.
Oh, Stanford.
Yeah, Stanford, Cal, and SMU. It's going to be in the ACC, which
That's what I just said. I said these guys, Stanford.
okay.
And
Yeah.
the following season, Arizona's supposed to be following them.
No, I think Arizona and Arizona State went to the Big 12. Yeah, they went to
I just got a notification saying that they're in talks with the ACC now.
Arizona.
Yep.
That's weird. I thought they were going to the Big 12. Okay. Well,
Well,
Alex,
yeah. Florida State was supposed to be going to, and Clemson were supposed to be going to the Big Ten. That changed now.
Well, we don't know that for sure yet. Florida State may still get out of there, but
They're not
We'll
going
see.
nowhere. This just opened up a whole lot of money for these guys, man. That's what it was all about.
a little bit, but not really as much as I think Florida State was hoping. I think they were hoping to get more money out of it, but we'll see. I mean, they're still talking about possibly leaving, but we'll see what happens.
Wouldn't it be ironic if Hawaii wins this game?
They're playing Stanford, right?
Yeah, it'd be a good win for Hawaii to make that island feel better.
Oh yeah, I mean, they came close. They almost came back on Vanderbilt last week, late in the game, and tried to make a comeback. But yeah, I'd love to see Hawaii. Because Timmy Chang is the head coach, and he was one of the better quarterbacks Hawaii ever had in their history and stuff. So, although I still put Colt Brennan as the best quarterback in Hawaii history. Remember that dude, Johnny? Colt Brennan?
Yeah,
I mean, God rest his soul, but man, he was such a great player. I loved watching him.
college player.
Yeah, because they put up like 60 points every game.
Yeah, they were fun to watch.
Yeah, I got Louisville and Georgia Tech right now. It's 39-28. Louisville, Georgia Tech's driving with about 2 minutes to go. It looks like Louisville will probably win this game.
I've been all over the place tonight, man. It's college football. It's what is it? 0 game? Week 0?
No, this is week 1.
Is it 1?
Yeah. Week 0.
Oh, the police got his ass.
Oh man, they pulled you over, huh, Alex?
I should have him on tail to the driver's side right now.
Right, yeah.
The
You got that
person behind
footage.
me.
Him and Sean.
John's up there hanging out with Will. He's going to do a thing tomorrow with Will live, the two of them together. Yep.
Yeah, they're going to Charlotte for the UNC South Carolina game. That's awesome, man.
Yep.
I got North Carolina on upset alert.
Really?
I do. One of their wide receivers isn't going to be playing tomorrow.
Oh,
Ed Walker, I think it is. He's a transfer from forget where I think it was Kent State or something like that. But he's one of the more talented receivers. And Alec is disappeared. I think he got pulled over as well. Hope not, but wouldn't that be something if we'd had him on camera and he was being pulled over? This would be like the best cops show ever. Like,
Dude, he was on video chat with me for from where he was at in Virginia,
yeah,
all the way down to the Carolinas, man. And I was like, dude, I gotta get off of here, man. Just
oh no, I think we did that, didn't we, one time? Like on NFL edition or something like that.
yeah, but that was just a little short while. I mean, this was like 5 hours of it, man. And I was like, his calls dropping in and out and stuff.
Right.
But he had the video on that one, man. That would have been cool for a drive show.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. That would have been the best video.
But it was all at night, though, man. You couldn't see nothing except the cars and the trucks that were buzzing him and shit.
Okay, I think we got him back now. Let's try and put him on here.
No, what I was saying was the person behind me kept flashing his high beams, knowing damn well behind him was a fucking cop. So I said, fuck it. I pulled to the next lane over. I was like, have fun with that. Dude took off. Not even 5 seconds later, sirens went off behind him. Dumbass. Like, it literally says, like, if you have, like, any common sense, there's like 3 cops on the side of the fucking road. You would think your common sense would be, I shouldn't speed through this area.
Mm-hmm. So where are you at right now, Alec? Where are you at?
Now I'm in South Carolina.
Okay. South Carolina.
Well, I'm about to be in Georgia in like 5 minutes.
Oh, you're right there close to Sean then.
Yeah. Him and Will Kramer. They're going to the game in North Carolina, Charlotte.
Yep.
For the Tar Heels and Gamecocks. It's going to be a good game.
He sent me a picture of them kicking it
like,
by the fire outside.
Oh, okay.
That was like one state above me. I'm like a state below them. Well, actually, 3 states below them, because now I'm entering Georgia.
All right. Devil went down to Georgia.
Yeah.
Let us know if you find 11,780 ballots down there.
How are you 3 states below them? They're in South Carolina.
No, the game's in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, but they're in. We said they were in South Carolina.
I thought they were going to the game in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah, but they're at Will's house right now.
Yeah, and they live in South Carolina. Will does, yeah. So they're going to be traveling tomorrow morning, I think.
Yeah,
because the game's a night game. So.
And that's still only 2 states.
Yeah. Yep. Oh man. So tomorrow, what games are you guys looking most forward to tomorrow? I'm looking forward to Colorado and
Come on, man, the backyard brawl. Penn and West Virginia. Come on, man. That's top of my list right there.
Gotcha. I'm going Colorado TCU.
Yeah, I'll tune into that one too. They're not on at the same time, are they?
No. They're 12 p.m. Yeah. What time's the other game?
6:30, or it's a later game. It's a primetime game.
Oh, okay. The Colorado TCU game's at 12 p.m. Eastern. So
yeah, I'll check that out. I want to see Michigan tomorrow too. Oh, that's Sunday, ain't it?
Michigan, no, tomorrow. It's at 12 p.m. Eastern too. It's on.
Okay, I want to see that. I tuned into the Spartans a little bit tonight, but it was boring.
Oh, let me check. Go ahead, Alex.
I was supposed to have. Oh, I had my friend give me an extra ticket for the LSU and FSU game, but I turned it down. So I was like, no, I'm not gonna go to that shit.
Why? That'd be an awesome game to go to. It's a neutral site too in Orlando.
I mean, I have too much personal. Like, I didn't come here for like a vacation. I came out here for like personal stuff. So like, I don't have time to do anything. Like, everybody's like, that wants to hang out with me. Like, make plans. I'm like, I can't. Sorry. I'm literally just going here, quick in and out. Going here, getting here, taking care of everything Saturday.
Oh, I wish I had an In-N-Out burger.
Do the last bit Sunday, and then leave probably Sunday night or Monday morning. Like I just came here to knock stuff out and then go right back.
I'd knock out some In-N-Out burgers right now. Good God, I wish I had some.
That's what a hamburger's all about, Johnny. I'm telling
Yes,
you.
it is. Oh,
Mm. Yum, yum, yum. Man,
I mean, their burgers are good, but their fries are dog shit.
oh, come on. You serious, dude? They make them right in front of you, dude.
Yeah, they might as well throw them right in the trash while right there with.
Come
what
on.
are their fries? Dog shit.
The dog shit.
Come on, man. Animal fries are the best, man.
That the fucking sauce probably what fucking someone gives that shit life. Other than that, fucking fries are shit.
I
Who
love
makes
it.
the best fries?
I'd rather have
Ooh.
Five Guys fries than fucking In-N-Out
I
fries.
hate Five Guys fries, man.
Really.
They're
They're
dog
pretty-
shit.
I can say about In-N-Out. In-N-Out is fucking.
I don't eat In-N-Out fries either. I love their burgers, man.
Oh yeah.
When I
the
first got to
burgers-
California, everybody's like, "Oh, you gotta try In-N-Out. Oh my god, it's the best thing ever." I tried it. I was like, "This shit's mid."
Hey,
Like y'all hype this shit up. I like it makes me want. It should make me want to go back there. That should maybe not even want to go back to that place.
Vegas is getting a Whataburger finally.
So are we. So are we.
Oh, nice, nice.
Apparently, Jacksonville has 6 of them. I didn't even know about that until
Yeah, they're all over Florida, man.
Yeah,
I missed the shit out of them. I'm glad they're getting one here, man. Fucking
nice.
about time.
Yeah.
You guys,
I heard Big Boys are coming back too, man.
Oh, are they? Ooh.
Yeah, man, I can't wait for that. If that's true, oh man, everybody else better watch their shit, dude, because they will go out of business.
well, you know who modeled for the Big Boys figure outside the building? It was me. And
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that.
I can't do it anymore.
You did that in 1959. That was pretty amazing, dude. That you look the same as you did then.
do you know
I
what
was 5 years
you know
old then.
classic fast food place that only people in like Polk County know? It was called Juicy Lucy.
I know
Uh-huh.
Juicy Lucy's.
Yeah, it was like a
Yeah.
place that had city.
I
So-
remember Burger Queen, man. I bet you didn't even know that existed, did you?
I probably remember, but probably not.
They were before McDonald's and stuff and Burger King. It was Burger Queen. They were awesome as shit, man. My brother's first job was working with one.
All
Was
I
that
remember
the same thing as Burger Chef?
You know what? It's kind of like the same layout. Yeah. But they don't exist no more. I mean, they're gone. They've been
Neither
gone
does
since
Burger
the
Chef.
70s or 80s, man.
I got my original, I think it was 1982 Star Wars posters. They were giving away posters. I've got 2 sets, complete sets. They're rolled up in a cardboard tube.
Damn, what a catch.
Which one? Which game, Johnny?
Hawaii.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man, that was a beautiful. And he didn't even have to do that. I mean, but he did. It looked good.
Wow.
That's what all the girls used to
Oh,
say.
he might not have got his foot down. Fuck.
Oh, you should have saw the catch last night in that Minnesota game when they took the lead.
Yeah.
Or when they tied the game, Minnesota, that one by Jackson, he had dragged 1 foot, tippy-toed it right before he went out of bounds after when he made the catch. It was great.
You know who
Oh,
the quarterback for Miami of Ohio is?
Who?
Bert Gabbert.
Bert Gabbert.
Bert Gabbert.
Is he related to Mr. Blaine Gabbert? Or
I'm sitting here shaking my head like you can see me. Yeah.
okay. Bert Gabbert. Hey, I didn't know Trent Dilfer was coaching Alabama Birmingham.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dilfer's a good coach, man.
He seems like it. He knows what he's doing. I mean, that's good.
He's committed to it too. I like see, okay, I gotta say this. I might catch flack here, but I'm gonna have at it.
Go ahead.
He's not a figurehead like somebody in Colorado.
No, but he's
You
still-
know, we watched you watched the Jackson State stuff.
Yeah.
Prime did one great thing. He got a bunch of good coaches around him and let them coach.
True. And we got to see how he does in Colorado. We got to see how he does.
It's all with him. It's just who he's going to put around him. Now, he brought most of the same staff, so.
Yeah. So,
But he's not a coach. He's a figurehead. The only time he opens his mouth to the team is when fucking cameras are on. That kind of irritates me, dude.
so it's an incomplete pass. They said
Did they?
Yeah.
That
Oh,
was a pretty attempt anyway.
Hey, Christopher Cole mentioned something about Juicy Lucy here, Johnny. Let me pull this comment up real quick. He says, my uncles used to tease me about Juicy Lucy and asking me where she's at.
She's in Polk County. Oh, you know that, Christopher. You're in Polk County.
Yeah. I'm going to star that one. I like that.
There must be more than one Juicy Lucy because I dated her.
Oh, yeah? What was she like?
She was juicy. You asked for that one, man.
I did.
I had to strap a 2x4 to my ass and
Oh God, here we
put a
go.
rope around our waist so we could continue.
And anybody out there listening that's involved in the Me Too movement, the opinions and speech of Mr. Scott Thaler do not reflect the opinions of the rest of the staff.
That's right.
Yep.
Thank you, Johnny, for clarifying that.
Just because I'm the only one that's got the balls to say something like that because I say it like it is.
Oh, do you?
So you truthfully had to strap a 2x4 across your butt. That's not saying a whole lot for your little short ass, is it?
Well, I used to call her Merrimack Cavern, so.
Wow.
That's what an anthill looks like to you, man. Here we go.
Oh, man.
Christopher
So else you wanna
says she
talk
tastes good.
Christopher Cole, I love this. She tastes good.
Yum yum.
Yep. Ooh. Was it pink in the middle there, Christopher?
Oh my God.
See, I'm not. Scott's not the only one that can
Oh, we know.
Likes it like
We know.
I do. He likes it rare.
likes it. Rare and juicy.
I can't see the chats.
Oh, are you on your phone? Are you outside somewhere, John?
Yeah, my laptop took a shit, so
Ooh. That sucks.
yeah, it sure does.
So
I go in and clean your C drive off. It'll be okay.
okay. Come on now.
I'll get right on that.
30. Yeah.
Delete all your cookies and your history.
Dude, my laptop gets deleted and cleaned every motherfucking night.
Okay. I mean, once you're done with the porn, right?
I've been hacked and had viruses. I'm tired of all that shit. I learned how to fucking avoid that shit. Now it's just my power. I think is my screen took a shit on it. So
I had a hacker try to friend me on Facebook tonight, and he looked all legit. He only had 50 friends. Usually a hacker only has 3 or 4. And I started asking him questions, and he was getting upset because I was asking him so many questions. And he said,
pink and juicy.
Did you hear about it? And I said, that sounds like a hacker. And I said, okay, bye.
Oh, man. Well, you're pretty popular now, Scott. You got your own show with Sean Spencer. See if stalkers coming after you. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna have one Monday because of football and
Labor Day.
Labor Day and all that. He'll probably be traveling that day, so.
yep. Well, moving the wrestling show to probably Tuesday or Wednesdays. So we got Monday Night Football and everything. So
Yeah.
we'll adjust to that. Always going to have At It Friday nights. We'll probably be on the weekends. But
Come on, that wasn't a foul.
I mean, I am going to that. Probably
Go
what day? I think it's September. Like not this Monday, but next Monday. They're having Monday Night Raw in Norfolk, so I decided to go to that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you told us about that. Cool. That's good stuff, man.
You're not on a vacation, man.
No, that's not. That's literally like
Fucking with you, Alex.
I barely work anymore. Honestly, I left every day this whole week at like 10 a.m. I already showed up and then left like 3 hours later.
Oh, dream job.
That's the benefits of leaving soon and going to school. Because I have school on Tuesday.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Back to the Bucks.
Bucks.
The final of that Miami game was 38-3. But it didn't look that. It looked a lot closer. That first half was really fucking. Miami did not look great.
You guys really need to watch that Mizzou game on a replay if you didn't see it, because you got to watch the show that our running back Schrader put on, and Luther Arden III, the number 1 recruit wide receiver that the Rams got from St. Louis.
Christopher Cole, you suck. You suck, Christopher.
I knew John. Oh no, here we go. Hey,
I'll
Ben, how
say
about
one-
the AL West? Yeah.
I'll say one thing to Scott's comment. I rather watch my alma mater high school football team play a game than watch Missouri step on the field and play.
You say that like there's something wrong with high school football.
I'm just saying I'd rather watch that than watch Mizzou step on the field and play.
Why don't you
football.
say something like I'd rather watch paint dry or something like that? Why you got to throw high school football under the bus like that?
I'd rather watch Auburn's fucking chess team play a tournament than watch Missouri play football.
Hey, they almost beat Georgia last year.
I don't mind watching Mizzou play football. I screw with Scott about it, but I like Mizzou.
Hey,
All right.
Christopher Cole, I want to say it's probably one of the best divisions in baseball. You got Seattle.
Except Mizzou's got to quit trying to fucking wear that black and gold. Fuck that shit.
I don't know, that division's going to be really close to the end. I think Seattle, Houston, Texas all get in the playoffs. So yeah, the AL West is really good right now. So yeah,
I think I should start talking over Ben and just fuck with Christopher.
no, come on now.
I was gonna say a comment, but I don't want this show getting canceled, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
You can't cancel Ben's show. Ben's like a fucking cockroach, man. You can't stomp him out.
No.
Well, I mean, if the Deshaun Watson fuck episode didn't get canceled, then this comment can't get canceled.
Go ahead.
I heard they're sending Wander Franco to the minors because he loves being there. By the way, just a little update on that. There's not only one charge, but 2 charges.
And now Ben's ratings went into the tank just like baseball.
Oh,
What can he say? He thinks he's still in the minors again.
Johnny Dean. Oh, Fred Swayze Moore. Thank you for tuning in tonight, man.
Hey, Fred. What's up, buddy?
Johnny Dean, great, working 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. 7 days a week. November 20 and 0. Oh, I see what you did there, Fred. I love it. Look at that. Always the optimistic guy, man. We love having Fred, man. Always optimistic, always trying to keep our hopes up. You know, it's gonna be a unique year, Fred. I can't wait to see what the Bucks do.
20-0, 20-0.
Yeah, hey, nothing wrong with that. Think, you never know, man. NFL, crazy thing. And as you can see, look at that. Looking at a little old school tonight, right there.
I think while I'm in Florida, I might stop by the team store and get my creamsicle jersey while I'm there. So I'll be in the Tampa area anyways.
Get Evans. Support Mike Evans. Get Evans jersey.
Why? You'll be able to buy that Evans jersey, a game jersey.
Shut up, Scott.
For $12.99 at Marshall.
Hey, how about you worry about the Rams having a good season, all right?
They're having their season.
He says he's a Chiefs fan now. Fuck the Rams. He's a Chiefs fan now.
Oh, he's using the whole
Yeah.
not in Kansas anymore, so I'm a Chiefs fan. Yeah, my friend did the same thing. He was a Rams fan, then became a Chiefs fan. I know where it's always been a Chiefs fan. But in his closet, there's like fucking 4 Rams jerseys. It's okay, Scott. It's okay.
I've got an NFC team and an AFC team. What's wrong with
Isn't
that?
isn't the Chiefs Stadium on the other side of the line?
No, it's in Missouri.
Is it?
Yes.
Correct.
See, we're talking about building a new stadium, and it was going to go across the border, and Missouri people are just up in arms about it. They're trying to block it.
Wait, which rule says you can have an AFC and NFC team?
The rule of Scott.
That's a dumbass rule.
Oh,
Wait, just wait till I have my next show.
what are the Alex Schomburg rules?
I mean, it's strictly just have one team. Like if you're gonna have an AFC and an
That's a
NFC,
dumbass rule. If you love football, you love fucking football. Why do you only have to limit yourself to one fucking team?
because you already know Scott's gonna be like anything Rams. He's gonna be like, yeah, I was never a Rams fan. They get abolished. Like it.
Hey,
Next
come
thing
on.
I see Scott with a Chiefs hat and no longer the Rams hat.
You know, they have that little like thing where they say, "Oh, who's your favorite team that you root for?" I go with Buccaneers. Well, who do you secretly root for? You know what I'd put? The Buccaneers. Especially during our hard times, you know. Like,
Well, we got 2 Super Bowls, so I ain't too ashamed of them no more.
Alec, let's put it this way.
uh-oh.
Ask me that in 5 years, though, after we have a decline.
Kansas City is my Missouri team, since we don't have a Missouri team. And LA Rams are my team since 1975. So I root for the Rams and I root for the Chiefs. But if the Rams and the Chiefs play a game, I will be wearing my Rams gear.
I probably have rooted for every team in the fucking league except for the fucking Saints.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to get the Pay Evans shirt from Smack the Pier. Oh, okay. I want to see that.
He means Smack Apparel.
Smack the Pier. Still, I want to see it.
Yeah.
That'd be badass. Oh, man.
I like the Saints when Drew Brees was the quarterback.
Disgusting.
According to some people, they said that their first home game, they're gonna if he's not signed by then, they're gonna have a chance to pay like a whole Pay Evans chant at the game. Every game, apparently.
Well, if he's not signed by then, he says he's not. It's over with. Then fucking he'll ride out the year and then go on somewhere else. Because it's disrespectful, man. I mean, they've had an entire off season to at least talk to him about the shit, you know, and they've just put him back in the corner, and that's disrespectful. That's the same bullshit Culver Houses did.
Well, let's remember, Johnny, and I'm going to say this as bluntly as possible. The Glazers, the sons now, not Malcolm, but the kids, they're not football fans. They're businessmen. They're not football fans.
They're trying to run this like they run fucking Man United.
Yeah, it's business. It's money. They're not football fans. Malcolm Glazer was a football fan. His sons aren't. Bottom line. That's my opinion. Like you're saying, Johnny, like doing what they're doing. You know, they don't want to see this. You know, they don't want to. I mean, they were really hesitant to even bring this back, from what I understand.
Now the Glazers have been both tight and loose with their cash, so they don't fit any single profile with the team. That's what's weird about them, because there was a long stretch there that they didn't they wouldn't cut their purse strings, you know what I mean?
Oh,
And
yeah.
then all of a sudden they'll fucking, okay, we need to win a Super Bowl so we can go. They know how to fucking win a Super Bowl. They know how to win, okay? Because when it comes to it, when push comes to shove, they'll open up their purse strings and do it, you know?
Well,
We've seen it twice. We've seen it twice.
Well, yeah,
And-
but I mean, the first time was because Malcolm was there. The second time was because Tom Brady was here.
I think it was because Arians came here, and then fucking taught them a little bit of football. You got to do this, this, and this. And they said, okay, we'll do that.
Yeah, but I think with Brady though, that times it by 1,000. Because if he didn't have a Brady, let's say they got Rivers or
But
Bridgewater.
yeah, I agree with that. He brought in people that wanted to play with him. Yeah.
Yeah,
But then
yeah.
again, he brought in people that wanted to play with him.
Right. But Philip Rivers wasn't going to do that. Teddy
Right.
Bridgewater wasn't going to do that. So that's why I'm saying I don't think the Glazers would have, like you're saying, they'll spend money at times, but it depends on the situation. You know, when you're Tom Brady, you have no fucking choice but to spend money. You're going to please that man. You're going to kiss his ass. You're going to kiss it so hard, you're going to know what he had for breakfast.
I
So-
want him to spend money or draft picks or whatever it takes in a draft and actually develop fucking players of our own. That works as well. And that's a longer lasting effect too.
You know, I just hope that let's talk about the Evans situation. I hope that Jason Light isn't handcuffed by ownership to do his job. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, you know, it's a mixture of ownership and coaching because he has to get the players the coaches are begging for, you know. And then with ownership, the ownership has their own set of guidelines they want to see. I tell you what, the Glazers will cave into fucking fan opinion. They will. We've seen it happen with Jameis and shit. Remember? So they will cave in. And if fucking fans go out there and raise fucking hell and their fucking seats are empty. Because, dude, for 10 years, we watched the fucking Bucks because of Jameis, because of fucking Levante David and Mike Evans. That's why we watched the Bucks. We weren't expecting wins. We were just going out there to watch our guys. And that's who carried this fucking team. Mike Evans has been the only wide receiver ever to be a face of a franchise.
Right. And like I said earlier, Johnny, I want to mention this. Some people are saying, well, Mike Evans took less money. No.
He didn't
just
take
got-
less money, pushed it back. In the long run, it could be less if
Right.
they cancel his
His
contract and
money
shit
up
like
front.
that. Yeah.
He just got it up front. I just want
Yeah.
to make that clear there. He got it up front. So that's how they do it. But that doesn't mean the Bucks are off the hook there. They still have to, they're just pushing that money forward, but they're still going to have that cap hit.
Yeah, well, they can always arrange it because the bonus money does not count as your cap.
Yeah, that's it.
So they can always make a contract that's Mike Evans friendly. They can do that.
Right. And I don't blame Evans here at all because listen, I don't blame anybody that wants to get their money. Go and get it. I think it's fair for him in his situation. I think it's fair that he should. I'm not saying pay him 5 years, 70 or 80 million.
I mean, look, they just paid Godwin for Christ's sakes.
Right.
Godwin's not our number one, dude. He is not.
And it was only a 3 year, $60 million deal. I think that deal's up this year, right? After this year.
Next year, the one after. I think this is the first year on that deal.
Okay.
And then next year and the one after that's his last year on it.
Okay. So, but we do got to remember though, he's at that 30 mark, you don't want to pay a guy a big amount of money when he's 33 or 34, and when that decline slows down, I do think Evans deserves
Overall, though, we've lost a lot of contracts that were big counting against it. In the long term, Mike Evans is easily affordable.
He can be.
The biggest contract, we got rid of that with Donovan Smith.
Right. But what I'm saying,
and then Brady's the third all-time highest paid Buccaneer. Do you know that?
Yeah.
So that contract that came out of their pocket this year because Brady wouldn't take it in sections, right?
Right.
So looking downwind, there should be no problem to fucking put Evans on the payroll. I mean, for Christ's sakes, fucking Miami's got Jalen Waddle and fucking Tyreek Hill on their fucking payroll.
But they are younger than Mike Evans, though. I'm just saying, like, they are a little younger.
Yeah, it don't matter. Mike Evans hasn't fell off none.
He hasn't.
He hit
but-
people. All right, I've heard this already today. Yeah, but there was 17 games this year. It don't count because it don't matter because he got the fucking 1,000. It's over 1,000 in his 16th game, so it's still the same shit.
Right.
And he wasn't even getting the ball thrown to him last year.
Yeah, I agree. Should have been more involved in the offense, and they didn't for some reason. I don't know what Leftwich was thinking, but yeah, I'm
telling you, it was Brady. Brady does not want to hold that ball and take them hits. He was throwing the ball. You saw it. Everybody saw it. He was throwing the ball in less than 2 seconds, man. Nobody can get 40 yards downfield in 2 seconds.
Right. I don't know. This is a very unique situation. Again, the timing of this for Evans is pretty right before the season starts. That's pretty unique, to say the least.
So it sounds to me like he went up there, wanted to talk to him. Nobody wanted to talk to him, and he was pissed off and said, "Fuck it, then." I've waited this fucking long. Even Evans has been loyal as fuck to this team. He's not a fucking diva. He don't go out fucking running his jaw. He don't fucking start crap. He's the model fucking wide receiver. He's exact. If you want to build a wide receiver, that's who you model it after, right there. He don't cause problems. He's there. He's solid. He's consistent. For Christ's sakes, 9 straight fucking 1,000-yard seasons is as much consistent as you can get in football, right?
Right. And again, I think there's a lot of hesitancy in the front office right now to give him what he wants.
I don't know if it's that or they just just didn't get to it. But I think they had a wake-up call. We'll see in the next, 6 days?
September 9th. So
9th? We'll see then.
But do you think
8
Jason
days
White would be that incompetent? You think him and Greenberg would be that incompetent, though?
No, I really don't.
So that makes me think this could be above them. People above them, perhaps. Fair to say?
And trust me, every time the Bucks needed somebody to move money around so that they could sign somebody, they went to Evans. So You owe him, motherfuckers. You do. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You ask him for favors. Now, fucking, it's time to return the shit.
Yep. And Scott, we're gonna let you go, man. I know you said you got to take off. Do you want to promote yourself real quick?
Well, Are You Kidding Me is usually on Monday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern time, but with the Labor Day weekend and all that, it may not come to fruition till the next Monday. So, and I'll be joining the different shows that come up. So
Nice.
you won't miss me too badly.
Okay. Good stuff there, Mr. Taylor. I want you to have a good weekend, man, and good Labor Day weekend, and we'll see
What
you
is
next
that damn shirt you're wearing? Is that one of them Chinese dragon shirts that used to be popular in the 80s?
It's probably when I bought it. I don't know. I don't know if I've been locked up for COVID for 3 years or for 30 years.
I think it's more closely to 30.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll catch up with you guys during the week.
All right, Scott.
Have a good one, Scott.
You too.
Okay.
Bye.
Mr. Taylor right there. You guys want to add any more to this, or I think we've pretty much spoken our minds on the Evans situation?
Yeah, Chris, I agree, man. That's the point that's the Culverhouse thing, man. This keeps giving me flashbacks to the fucking Culverhouse era, man, and I don't want to think about it.
Well, I just hope that we get this thing figured out. I look at it from both sides. Evans, doing all this for the team.
From the business side, I see that.
Yeah.
But from a team side, you're going to fuck up the team. You're going to fuck up the team and you're going to fuck up your fan base. And people will be out there with signs. You've seen them with the bags on their heads, man. You know the people will be out there in full force.
Yeah, and
And that's not a good look on your team when you're fucking trying to fucking make yourself look better.
right, and you're going through a transition too. You're going from the Brady era to the Mayfield era, and you got to give the fans some hope for this
And
organization.
you got to give Mayfield something.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, there's some good receivers on our team, but there's no Mike Evanses. There's one person in this whole fucking league that has his body type and his ability to fucking take the 50-50 balls, and that's fucking Drake London, the kid over in fucking, where is he, New Orleans or Atlanta?
Falcons.
Yeah. I mean, that was his comparison when he come out of college, was to Evans, you know?
Uh-huh. Exactly. So, we'll see what happens. Everybody, we're going to go ahead and wrap this baby up. This is a pretty good episode. I want to thank Scott Thaler tonight for coming on. Mr. Alex Schomburg, thank you for stopping by. I know you're in Georgia already. You still with us?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. Cool.
Just the bug on the wall.
Just the bug on the wall? Okay. Probably pulled over to the side and kind of like Jason Sudeikis from Hall Pass. Yeah. Remember, you ever seen that movie, Johnny?
All pass? Yeah.
You know, where he tells his wife, "Hey, I'm going to take the trash
Yep.
out." And
Yep.
he's in the car. And he, yeah. So if you haven't seen that movie, check it out. All right, guys. Johnny, you want to promote anything, or are you good? Apparently, he's good. So, Alec, I'm gonna let you go as well, man. Safe travels, and we will see you next time, man.
All right, no problem.
Have a good night, man.
You too.
Sorry, I hit the wrong
now
button.
you want to come back.
Yeah.
What are you doing, man? Oh, there he is. Look at that. Okay, then he's off. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us tonight here on Have At It. We will be back next time for another episode of Have At It. Everybody have, whatever you're doing for Labor Day, have fun, stay safe out there, and enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the holiday weekend, and we will see you next time on Have At It. My name is Ben Cornett, and you can follow me on my social media handles right above me. So check that out. All right, guys, have a good night and take care.